Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today is 7th September 2021. Right now, I am with the 9 Matric class, and the subject we are studying is physics. We are on the second chapter of the physics. We have completed this chapter, and today we will start solving its numerical problems. Before we go into solving the numerical problems, as you can see on your screen, it's showing up. There are three equations of motion. So all of you should all the time remember that you can use these equations. The first equation we call the first equation of motion is Vf is equals to Vi plus At. Vf is equals to Vi plus At. Okay, so remember, Vf means the final velocity, Vi means the initial velocity. Here A means the acceleration and T means the time. So Vf equals to Vi plus At. The second equation of motion is S equals to Vit plus half At square. Here the S stands for the distance covered and Vi is the initial velocity, T is the time taken, A is the acceleration and T is the time taken. And the third equation of motion is 2AS. 2AS equals to Vf square minus Vi square. Here A is the acceleration, S is the distance traveled, Vf is the final velocity, and Vi is the initial velocity. So you see, it's very important that you understand that and you remember also the three equations of motion. Vf is equals to Vi plus At, S is equals to Vit plus half At square, and 2AS equals to Vf square minus Vi square. These equations are used when there is a uniform acceleration in the body. These, remember these words. These three equations, we will be using these three equations when there will be a uniform acceleration in the body. In your syllabus, we will never have any numerical problem in which the acceleration will be not uniform. So these three equations are involved when the acceleration in the body is uniform. So don't forget these. Remember them. They should be all the time on your fingertips. Another important thing is that in some cases, we will come across problems in which the velocity will be constant. When the velocity is constant, it's not changing, there is no acceleration, then you can use the very simple formula: distance is equals to speed multiply time. Distance is equals to speed multiply time. This formula is only used, that formula is only used when there is no acceleration. The acceleration is zero. In other words, it means that the body is moving with a constant speed. These three equations, they are used when there is acceleration in the body, means the velocity is changing. But to apply these equations, it is must that the acceleration should be uniform. And luckily in your syllabus, all the numericals, the acceleration will be uniform. So you don't have to think too much about this. But the one thing which you should understand is that I can apply the formula distance is equals to speed multiplied time only if the velocity is constant, the acceleration is zero. That is the formula is only applicable there. Otherwise you will apply these formulas. Okay, so these should be on your fingertips. Vf is equals to Vi plus At, S is equals to Vit plus half At square, 2AS is equals to Vf square minus Vi square. Another important thing is that if the body is moving vertically, what do you mean by vertical? Vertical means if the body is falling downward from some height, or if the body is being projected upward, it's going upward. So, for example, if you launch the rocket in the upward direction, for example, if a brick is falling from the roof downward, for example, that famous example that the apple is falling from its tree towards the ground. So, if you are falling down under the influence of gravity, or you going up vertically upward or vertically downward, you are moving, then the value of the acceleration is equals to small g, and that value is the 10 meter per second. Approximately, it is 10 meter per second. If the body is falling downward or it is going upward, then the value of the g is taken as the acceleration value is taken as g, and its value is 10 meter per second square. If you are falling downward, then the g value is positive. That's positive 10 meter per second square. The reason is when you are falling downward, then you will be accelerating. But if you going upward, if you're going vertically upward, for example, a rocket is being launched and it's going upward, the value of the g will be taken as negative. It will be minus 10 meter per second square, because now it will have deceleration. Its velocity will gradually decrease as it goes up. You understand? Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. So I will uh, I want, wait a minute. I will stop the recording because